6 Ways to Lose Weight Without Feeling Hungry. Everybody's always thought that losing weight means having to be hungry. The truth is that being hungry all the time will only make our metabolism slower and slower, which would actually make it easier to gain weight. In this post, we'll clue you in on 6 simple strategies that can help you achieve a better lifestyle. You'll see that losing weight without having to be hungry is possible. 1. Avoid skipping meals. Skipping meals kicks the body's energy-saving mechanisms into gear. In other words, our body starts to spend less energy, and in addition, our next meal will be much heavier as a result of the hunger pains. Your body also will try to save the energy that it takes in, especially as fat that stores away in your abdomen. The fat deposits raise the risk of suffering from fatty liver disease and cardiovascular diseases. For all of the reasons stated above, the result from skipping meals is gaining a few more kilos. A weight loss strategy suffering hunger is eating 3 main meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, with a snack in between each of them. By eating this way, you'll obtain all the nutrients that you need, prevent metabolic alterations and maintain your ideal weight. 2. Get enough fiber. Vegetables and fruits provide fiber that'll make you chew your food more thoroughly, as well as help your brain feel satisfied with a smaller portion. From the stomach's perspective, soluble fibers help empty the stomach and increase distension, which prolongs the feeling of fullness. In the small intestine, it takes longer for food to pass through, so getting enough fiber creates a viscose layer that helps reduce the absorption of glucose, lipids and amino acids. Lastly, fiber stimulates bile salt production and leads to lower cholesterol levels. Including fiber in your everyday diet is essential for losing weight without having to be hungry. You can find fiber in whole grains, vegetables and fruits. 3. Watch out for the quality of your food. Excess kilos usually is the result of unhealthy choices at meal or snack times. If you often eat sweets with refined sugars and high levels of saturated fat, you'll end up with more fat reserves. That has a direct impact on your weight and health. So, learning how to make better food choices, especially when snacking, will be very helpful for losing weight without being hungry. Eat foods that are good sources of nutrients, high-quality carbohydrates and fiber such as fruits, whole grain crackers, vegetables, lean proteins such as certain types of cheese, tuna and yogurt, hot infusions like green or chamomile tea. Chocolate with at least 70 cacao. Nuts and seeds. If you have a weakness for sweet or very salty foods and often experience cravings, choose more homemade alternatives. Use honey as a sweetener. Prepare your salty snacks at home. You can even add an extra touch with spices to turn up flavor. Use fruit-sweetened dishes instead of commercial sugar. Four. Control your anxiety. Many times, the big obstacle of weight loss is that horrible feeling of anxiety that appears at certain moments in the day, especially in the afternoon. The real root of the anxiety that comes from eating is unknown. However, specialists have several hypotheses linked to the anxiety. Psychosomatic comfort. Cognitive distraction. Trying to hide other emotions. Although controlling anxiety isn't easy, it's not impossible. Having willpower is an absolute must for success. A good hunger-free weight loss strategy is establishing goals that are easy to reach that will also make you leave your comfort zone. Remember that you eat to live, not the other way around. 5. Drink sufficient amounts of water. % of the human body is made up of water, which makes it an indispensable liquid for life. However, too often do we fail to get even half of the water that our body needs in order to function properly. As a result, sometimes, you might be confusing hunger with thirst. According to some studies, the confusion results because the same neuronal mechanisms that signal thirst stimulate hunger, and these mechanisms aren't selective. In order to lose weight without feeling hungry, drinking some water when you feel hungry is crucial, as well as doing so after eating some food. Ideal amount of water to drink is between 6 and 8 glasses a day. 6. Plan your meals. In order to lose weight without having to be hungry, you need to start planning your meals somewhat as soon as you get to the grocery store. Try to plan a weekly menu before going out for groceries. By planning, you'll know the products and quantities that you need. If you plan, you'll spend less time choosing your foods at the market. After, you can prepare your meals and have them ready for mealtimes or save them in the freezer to heat them up later. Planning allows you to think about the food alternatives that you like as well as how to prepare them so you don't get bored of what you're eating. Put these simple strategies into practice and you'll see hungry-free weight loss in no time. Avoid the rebound effect. You maintain your muscles and burn fat more efficiently. Are you up to try out these 6 strategies starting today?